Suicidally, he fails to name exactly who he has in mind, but he's made it clear that no one is safe. We have a number of people who are members of the Assembly, and they write that evening to their friends in the provinces, things like, tomorrow either I'll be dead or Robespierre will be dead.
On the morning of the 27th of July, 9 Thermidor, Robespierre and Saint-Just came to the tribune for the last time.
Everyone then knows that things are going to get ugly, and they assume that Saint-Just and Robespierre will stand together. They assume there will be some sort of coup d'etat.
The course of events indicates that this rostrum may be the Tarpeian rock for the man.
He hardly gets a word out. He's shouted down, and he just goes completely quiet. And I think he is absolutely stunned. I just don't think there's any way that he knows what's going on or knows what's the right way to react.
Robespierre thinks he is going to be able to stand up in front of the convention and explain what he has done for the revolution, and that members of the convention will be swayed.
Listen to me! Listen to me!
He kept attempting to deliver this very elaborate speech that he had prepared, and people would speak over him or boo him. And in one case, somebody shouting, "The blood of Danton chokes him!" It's the blood of Danton that chokes you.
I would love to have been there. Dictators like Mao and Stalin die annoyingly in their beds, not confronted with the sudden disintegration of their charisma. It was an amazing moment, actually. Suddenly, what seemed to be insurmountable happens like that. People suddenly have the kind of aura of invincibility stripped from them.
Robespierre and Saint-Just, along with Couthon, were arrested by the convention. But when soldiers faithful to Robespierre engineered their release, the three men found themselves faced with a profound decision. Should they launch a coup d'etat? And if so, under whose name?
By escaping from arrest, as they had done, they have put themselves outside the law. They've made themselves illegal. And therefore, in his own mind, they have no base. And I think he's paralysed by that.
What's wrong? But under whose name?
He is completely ineffectual. It's the most ineffectual day in his life, probably. And they say, well, who should it be in the name of? Should it be in the name of the convention, the French people? He hasn't got a clue.
Maxime, we agreed at the National Convention. We speak for the convention.
The convention has ceased to represent the people. I think we sign in the name of the people.
Do you think we should sign in the name of the people?
Eventually, they decide to appeal to the armies in the name of the people itself. They have completely identified themselves with the popular will, with the general will, but they are just a small group of men trapped in a room in the city hall.
Make way! Attention, soldiers! You're under arrest!
Speech had always been his weapon, and his jaw was shot away. He could no longer utter a coherent word. We'd come to the end of speech and the end of being listened to. I think he must have cut such a pathetic and helpless figure at that stage that even his enemies may have been moved by his plight.
Oh, you can feel sorry for anybody who's about to die. You know, you can feel sorry for Joseph Stalin expiring of a stroke on his sofa and people being too afraid to go near him. But it's your ability to feel sorry for them is what makes you different from them.
Who'd have thought? He's outlived his mouth.
The schism in the modern world is between those who feel that their version of truth demands that it be enforced, and those who feel that the only right you have is to make your case to people who then are left alone to agree or not agree. Our job is to make sure that we can disagree without the obligation to exterminate people who don't happen to agree with us.
The great liberal ideas of the French Revolution survived Robespierre's life. But the fundamentalist idea that eternal truths can justify murder survived his death too. The pursuit of virtue through terror has never gone away.